I became familiar with Ezer Mitzion about 9 years ago when my first and eldest grandson was diagnosed with a chromosomal disorder, and the doctors determined that we would need a transplant. I can't forget the day that the doctor called us in and told us that they found a match for my grandson in the Ezer Mitzion pool.
My wife Pamela and I were privileged to establish our first donor pool about 9 years ago in honor of the yahrzeit of my mother, Aliyah Shalom, who passed away on the 10th of Cheshvan.
Looking at Avichai and walking around the ward and seeing everybody else there, the question is, what could I do to help them? The answer that I came up with is setting up a donor pool.
And that's just further proof and affirmation of what one single person is capable to change the world and changing thousands of lives, saving thousands of lives.
Nothing so terrible as having no hope. And just by having a donor pool and knowing that I'm going to give hope to someone is a life changer.
All of my children have given to support Ezer Mitzion, my sisters, my uncle, my brother-in-law, so it's really a family affair.
We've had now 9 matches in our donor pool. And every single time I get this email, phone call, I remember the exact minute when the doctor said to me, "We found a match for you."
And the beauty of saving lives that will surely happen after you set up this donor pool, the satisfaction that you get just knowing that you were instrumental in making that happen is incalculable.
Avichai's story is about all different kinds of connections. But the most unbelievable connection was what I found out about a year after the transplant, where we met the donor, and then I met also the founder of the donor pool that donated the money for the transplant, Mr. George Rohr. The circle starts that the day Avichai had the transplant was the day of the yahrzeit of Mrs. Rohr.
And that they celebrate the 10th of Cheshvan as his birthday now. And when I heard that, it's pretty clear that these things don't happen by coincidence.
This entire circle coming back to the end, life is life, and it just continues.
So I could only visualize my mother moving mountains around up there to make sure that the match would happen on that day.
Open a donor pool. It will change your life. And even more, it will change someone else's life.
There's nothing more important and nothing more valuable than saving another life.